Good morning students, welcome back to your English class. Hope you all are fine at home. Students, today we are going to discuss a new chapter, that is Madam Rides the Bus, written by Freddy Cannon. So it is really an interesting chapter, and in this chapter we are having the main character, 8-year-old girl Wali. Wali actually wants to travel a bus, and this is her dream. She not have much friends. Her only dream to travel a bus and to know about the realities of the world. In this chapter, actually, the writer wants to describe through Wali that a small child is really very curious to know different things, and to know these things he can do whatever he likes. And when this chapter goes on, in the end, Wali realizes the reality of death. So let's discuss this chapter, and in this chapter, in the end, you came to know the Wali's experience of the journey. So let's start.
Adam rides the bus from the first flight book of class 10th. The story is about the first bus journey of an 8-year-old girl. The name of this girl is Walia Mai. She's also known as Wali for short. She was a curious girl who wanted to know many things. She did not have playmates of her own age, and her favorite pastime was standing in the front doorway of her house to see what was happening outside. The most exciting experience for her was the hourly appearance of a bus that shuttled between her village and the nearest town. She developed a desire for riding the bus. This wish became stronger and developed into an overwhelming desire. Whenever the bus passed her house, she looked longingly at the passengers and dreamt of having a bus ride as soon as possible. For months, she listened to the conversation between her neighbors and other people who frequently undertook the bus journey. She used to put various questions to them about their experiences and thus gathered sufficient information about how to ride a bus. She learned about the approximate distance between the town and her village, the time that the journey between the village and the town would take, and the amount charged for one-way fare. She also came to know that if she took the 1 o'clock bus and returned without alighting, she could be back home by about 2:45. So she made detailed calculation and plans to fulfill her desire to ride a bus. One fine spring day, Wali sneaked out of the house without her mother's knowledge and boarded the bus. The conductor volunteered to help her get into the bus, but a confident Wali declined the offer. She showed him the bus fare that she was carrying and got into the bus. The conductor was amused by her action and manner of conversation. He jokingly called her madam. Everybody was looking at her, so Wali felt shy and hurriedly walked to a vacant seat. Wali looked curiously at everything. She observed everything minutely. Wali enjoyed the sight of the trees and fields passing by the bus, but what interested her the most was a cow running in the middle of the road in front of the bus. At last, the cow moved off the road and soon the bus reached the town. Wali was thrilled to see the bright-looking shops laden with a lot of merchandise. All this made the little girl very happy. Amidst all this excitement, the bus came to a standstill and all except Wali got off. When the conductor asked her why she was not getting down the bus, she told him that she would not alight but go back to her village by the same bus. She took out another 30 paise from her pocket to pay the fare for her return journey. There weren't many passengers in the bus during the return journey as well. The conductor asked if her mother would worry about her and look for her when he gave her the return ticket. A defiant Wali responded that no one would be looking for her. Wali enjoyed her return journey, looking at the same sight that had amused her a great deal while riding to the town. However, she received a real shock when she saw that the cow that had run ahead of the bus during her onward journey was lying dead by the roadside. Sadness overcame her. The sight of the dead cow that had looked so lovable and beautiful just a little while ago left her shocked. This sad incident haunted her and dampened her excitement. She no longer wanted to look out of the window and remained stuck to her seat till the bus reached her village at 3:40. After a brief chit chat with the conductor, Wali got down the bus. When Wali reached home, she found her mother was awake. She was talking to her aunt who lived in South Street. She was a chatterbox. She asked Wali where she had been, but Wali just smiled. Her mother and the aunt were discussing the things outside the world. Her mother said that no one could know everything. At this, Wali remarked that there were many things happening without our knowledge. Her mother asked what she meant. Wali's aunt called her a tit of a girl. She took interest in things which did not concern her. She behaved as if she was a grown-up lady. Wali smiled to herself. She didn't want them to understand her smile. This story definitely gives us a message. Amongst all the light-hearted situations, the story gives us the serious and philosophical message about the mystery of life and death. It tells that the life is beautiful while death is horrifying. However, the story makes it clear that life never comes to a standstill. It goes on and on, endlessly and rhythmically. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye.